It's Rebecca, and I'm going to give you the top 12 mistakes people over 40 make when they're trying to lose weight. So it's a new year and you're gung-ho to lose weight, and you look at all kind of programs, and there's a few things that you need to do on your own that are going to help you. So number one mistake that folks, actually this applies to everyone, need to do is a parasite cleanse. You don't need to be dirty to have parasites. You get parasites if your dog goes outside and comes back in. They bring them on their feet if they've been in certain areas. And eating raw fish, you can get them from fruits and vegetables, and they're going to interrupt your normal digestive process. You might have bloating. There's all kind of different signs that you have parasites. You know, my southern mama used to say, well, everybody needs a good worming once a year. So get yourself a good worming. You can either go to the doctor and get your stool checked, although most doctors never check your stool. Or you can go online and find a real good parasite cleanse. Now, one of my friends who used to be in the horse business said that, well, just tell people to get some chewing tobacco and chew it up and swallow it, because I used to give it to my horses and it worked like magic. I'm not going to tell you to do that, because I know that if you swallow chewing tobacco, you might have some intestinal discomfort. So you're killing all these parasites. A big mistake people make, each one of these can stand alone, by the way, is a good colon cleanse. If you don't cleanse your colon, well, if you did the parasite cleanse, you can have all kind of dead parasites packed up in there. But it's so important to keep your colon clean. Everything backs up, and it can cause you all kinds of problems. Not to mention when you get on the scale and you're just still full of shit, pardon me, you're going to weigh more. You want to go potty 2 or 3 times a day. Now, I am having a weight loss program coming up in a few days, and I will be recommending a really good product to cleanse your colon that has other benefits to it. But if you have a favorite product you use, and I hear somebody saying, I'm so afraid I'm going to get hooked on using laxatives, and I don't recommend any chemical laxative, but I don't know about you, but I'm addicted to pooping. If I need to take some herbs that help that move along, I'm taking the herbs. So that's number 2. The third mistake people, especially over 40, when you're doing any kind of diet program, actually all of these you should do whether you want to lose weight or not, you need to heal your stomach lining. Now, we hear so much about probiotics, and of course they're mostly for the lower stomach colon, and that is good. I do recommend probiotics, but I also recommend healing your upper stomach lining, because as you age, everything ages. Your stomach lining ages, and not that many people are talking about the actual stomach, but I'm going to tell you the name of an herb that helps to soothe and heal your stomach lining, and that is slippery elm, also marshmallow root. Now, in my program, I'm going to talk about a very special way to use these 2 herbs that not only helps to heal your stomach lining, but gives you this feeling of satisfaction. As a matter of fact, on my program, by day 5, you're not hardly even gonna want to eat what you had planned. And by the way, satisfaction is the name of the game. If you don't feel satisfied, no matter how much your head tells you you don't have that feeling of satisfaction, then you're going to be out of control. So reason number 4 that people over 40 find it hard to lose weight is they do this. And what is it? They exercise too hard. I should have put 2 zeros on that. Too hard. Because you're all gung-ho and you want to get slim and trim. You go to the gym and you just pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. And then you're all sore and tired. And after 3 or 4 days of that, you can't hardly stand the thought of going to the gym. You dread it. And besides, all the other people there are all hot, and there you are needing to lose pounds. So one advantage to my program is that I teach you how to do gentle exercises that you can do standing up. Don't you hate to lay down on the floor and do exercises? And one of the things you're going to love about my program is it also ignites your sexuality. Now, why is that important? Because when you feel sexual, you feel alive, vibrant, and you might want to take off your clothes. More on that when we're in a private setting. So that's number 4. Number 5 mistake that a lot of people, especially over 40, do is that you don't address your set point. You see, your body gets used to hanging on to a certain weight, and it's really hard to make it move below. Using some energy therapy techniques, we will be moving your set point down to a reasonable. Also, it's important to start off, this isn't in my list, but it should be, to start off with a reasonable goal. If you have the goal of 50 pounds and you don't break it up into increments, you're going to feel discouraged. And by the way, I used to weigh over 200 pounds, so I'm not just some blonde-headed lady yapping over here. I've been through all of this. Now, number 6 mistake that people over 40, also any age, does this, is you go too long between feedings because you're trying to save calories or whatever. You know how a newborn or even a little baby or a toddler gets when they go too long between feedings? Cranky. And you'll just put they'll eat dirt. You'll put anything in your mouth because you went too long between feedings. Now, number 7 mistake that people of any age often make is you try to do it all alone. Now, unless you are a natural loner and you're a self-starter, if you were really a self-starter, you probably wouldn't be overweight in the first place. But we all need to be in a group setting, which is why my program is a teleseminar. People all over the world will be encouraging one another and comparing notes and asking for help. You know, it saddens me to think that there's so much shame around your body image and around weight. And so number 8 is right in line with that, and that's accountability. Accountable to yourself, accountable to the group, having encouragement when you need it, never any kind of shame, anything like that. But knowing that you're accountable, that you're going to meet next week, whether it's in person or on the phone, and you think about that. Now, number 9 reason that people over 40, also any age too, but is that you're not addressing the emotional issues that got you fat in the first place. This is huge. I could have put it at the beginning because there's a reason your body is holding on to fat. There's a reason your body put on the pounds. Maybe it's a protection mechanism. Maybe it's because you're afraid if you get all slim and trim that you're going to attract unwanted attention. Maybe you like being invisible and you're afraid to shine. Whatever it is for you, we will discover it in class. And I'm very qualified with so many techniques, I can't even name it all, to help you just release that trauma energy and release that energy that wants to keep you fat. That brings me to number 10, which is not realizing there could be a gatekeeper that keeps you from being successful in any weight loss program. Now, what's a gatekeeper? A gatekeeper can be the voice of a person. Maybe it's your mother saying, "You're never going to be anything," yada, yada, yada. Maybe it's actually a spirit, an entity that needs you to stay fat. Whatever it is, you need to find out what your gatekeeper is and dissipate it. How can you do this? With energy techniques. Now, I realize not everyone who watches this wants to take my course, and that's fine, but if this is resonating with you, whether you take my course or not, please get with some kind of spiritual healer that your heart trusts and find out how to rid yourself of that gatekeeper. Find out how to address the emotional issues that got you fat and are keeping you fat. And then number 11, that especially people over 40 need to do this. They fail to boost their metabolism. Your metabolism ages, the glands that support metabolism age, and there's ways to use energy techniques to boost that metabolism so that it works more efficiently. If your metabolism is real sluggish, it's so difficult to lose even an ounce. And then number 12 is a mistake. Now, this is especially folks over 40. You don't tighten your skin. And I'm going to give you the name of this product that tightens your skin. Because if you're losing weight and you are exercising, my program has gentle exercise. If you're losing weight, you need to tighten your skin as you go. Now, the product you want to get is any good collagen product. Google that, collagen product. You can get it on Amazon. It doesn't matter. What you want to look for is grass-fed collagen. Now, if you're a vegetarian, you want to look for plant-based, but you want to get ones without pesticides. Now, in my program, I'm going to tell you special ways that I recommend that you use it. We don't have time here for me to teach the whole weight loss course. To keep your skin tightened. When I first lost weight and I lost about 40 pounds, I didn't know about this, and I did get some saggy skin. But now, any weight loss program I recommend that you use a collagen product of your choosing. There's also a way to use it so that you never feel hungry. And I don't mind getting close to the camera. I'm 64 years old and I have pretty good skin, partially due to having collagen in my diet. So that's the basic tips I have for you today. There's all kind of other ones that we're going to cover, but I hope you take this into account. I'm going to list these below. There'll be a link that, in case you weren't taking notes or paying attention, that you can do. And I do want to tell you a little bit about part of my program that you're going to love. I love it. Because you know how sometimes it's kind of hard to wake up and you feel all sluggish. I have some exercises that you just lay in bed and do, like a princess or a prince. It doesn't take more than 4 minutes. And then it starts you pumping and it starts you feeling sexual. You know, when you feel sexual, you don't feel lazy. You feel like getting out there and looking for something. So you lay in the bed and you do these exercises, and then you get up and there's another one you do while you're on the potty. There's another one you do when you're looking in the mirror. And then there's another one you do while you're waiting for your coffee or tea to brew. It's worth the price of admission just to get my morning routine, so that by the time you're sitting down with your coffee or tea, you're feeling like $1,000,000. I call it my out of this world, never hungry, metabolism boosting, weight loss, and energy program. So leave your comments below. Maybe you've had success losing weight and you would like to share it with the others, because it's just healthier to be slimmer. Now, I do realize that everybody wasn't made to be a size 2. I found my set point that I'm comfortable with at a size 8. I look good, I feel good, and that's great for me. So comparing yourself to others, oh, we'll cover that in class, but don't do it. What feels good to you? This is Rebecca, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below, and I hope you come to my class. It'll be awesome. See you soon on another video. Mwah!